Hi, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem,
Yahawashi,
Ba'ashem, Ruach. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yesharala that rule well, and salutations to your Akim out in the highways and the byways, preaching His word in truth and in sincerity. Basically, today's lesson is going to be based on everything we lose here, everything that left us, that we lost, all that. Hey, we're gonna get back. We're gonna get all that back. Double. We're gonna get whatever we lost here. Is gonna be we're gonna get it back, and it's gonna be way better. It's gonna be in abundance, and it's gonna be way better. So really, yeah, it sucks, but at the end of the day, we're really not losing anything. Because it's all gonna come back. Whether it's a person, or it's something materialistic, all that is gonna come back to us, man. So hey, all we gotta do is just have patience. Well, first and foremost, believe, and have patience. And by the time we know it, hey, we're gonna get everything back. Hey, the Lord promised us.
This is Joel. The book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 23. Be glad then, ye children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your power. For he hath given you the former rain moderately, and he will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain, and the latter rain in the first month. And the floors shall be full of wheat, and the fats shall overflow with wine and oil. And I will restore to you the years that the locust hath eaten, the cankerworm, and the caterpillar, and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you. And ye shall eat in plenty, and be satisfied, and praise the name of the Lord your power, that hath dealt wondrously with you, and my people shall never be ashamed.
See, and there you go. Everything we lost, the Lord is going to restore that unto us, man. We lost women. And we're gonna get that woman back, that spirit, and more women than that. We seen all these niggas, heathens, 2/3, wicked individuals be able to enjoy their money and all that, and we couldn't. Hey, we're gonna be able to do that in the kingdom of heaven. We always wanted a certain type of car. Yeah, we're gonna have chariots, in the kingdom of heaven. We wanted a certain lifestyle. We let it go because of the Lord. We're gonna get that in the kingdom of heaven,
and even better,
and even better in all righteousness, man. Because even though these people are enjoying certain things and it looks like they're having fun and all that, at the end of the day, they're truly not happy, man.
Mm-hmm.
In the kingdom, we're gonna have all that and be happy,
yeah,
and have rest and have peace, So everything that we lose here, like I said, we're not really losing it. We're just letting it go for
a season.
To get it back even better
in abundance,
and to enjoy it even better than how we would have if we would have had on this side.
Kind of, if I may say, because this is a lifestyle. Following after Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi is a lifestyle that never ends. Living in righteousness. See, because everything this world teaches you is a death style. It has a small amount of time that you enjoy it, and then it's done. It's gone. All right, but what we're coming into, right, in the kingdom of Yahawashi, which is the kingdom of Israel, the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be a lifestyle that's forever. We're going to see our children's children grow up and be a strong nation and mighty. All right, because following after righteousness is immortality. You know what I'm saying? So we're really going to enjoy it, man. This right here. See, you got to have vision when you're in this thing. You got to have vision to see far off. Because right now all these things here is temporary, man. It's all vanity. All right, but the Lord, He has thoughts. He has great thoughts for us. He has us to give us an expected end, in the kingdom. Mm-hmm. You want me to grab this Isaiah?
No, I'll get there where it says, I have thoughts of peace. It goes right
oh, yeah. Jeremiah 29, verse 11. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Because right now, yes, we're in captivity, we're under the curses, but this is for our good. All right, for us to learn, this is a lesson for us to learn. As a whole nation, though Only a remnant is going to learn it. Only a remnant is going to come back and acknowledge, the things that they've done wrong. You know what I'm saying? Verse 12, Jeremiah 29:12. Then shall ye call upon me, and ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you. And that's what's going on, man. All right, the apostles are back on the scene. The prophets are back on the scene. All right, Yasharallah is waking up, and we're calling upon Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And the Lord is listening to us. He's turning himself to us and towards us and hearing us.
Hey, and you have to keep that in mind, because sometimes it sucks, and demons try to mess with you, or you might be overthinking things. This is taking too long, or when is this gonna happen? I keep getting fucked up. Bad things keep happening to me. To me, our nation, the brotherhood, man. It might feel like it's never coming, but hey, you gotta believe. The Lord said, "What? He has thoughts of peace towards us."
Yeah.
So meaning soon this is gonna end. Remember, the Lord said He didn't give us towards these nations for our destruction, but because we sinned against Him. So hey, we still gotta keep in mind that we have sinned against the Lord. They were suffering this because we went off at once. But this is not the end all be all. If we stay faithful to Him and we keep believing on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, those thoughts of peace are going to be upon us. Those that endure. He has those waiting for us, man. All we have to do is endure. And if we wait all the way to the end, keep our patience, then we're going to enjoy the fruits of all of that, man. Everything, man. The wait is gonna be worth it, man.
Back in Jeremiah 29:13, and ye shall seek me and find me, when ye shall search for me with all your heart, and I will be found of you, saith the Lord, and I will turn away your captivity, and I will gather you from all the nations, and from all the places whither I have driven you, saith the Lord, and I will bring you again into the place whence I caused you to be carried away captive. All right, so as long as we keep our patience and our integrity to the very end, all right, the Lord is always going to start. The Lord is always going to deal with us and deliver us out of this mess. You see, because like the brother said, we went off. We broke the law, statutes, commandments against the Lord. So that's why He's punishing us. He punishes those that He loves. All right. So that's why, like, when you come to serve the Lord, like, because everything's a test. All right. When you come to serve the Lord, when you wake up to this truth, hey, that means that you might lose your woman, you might lose your children, you might lose your job, your friends, your close relatives, like your father, your mother, whatever the case may be. There's going to be sacrifice when you come serving the Lord. All right. But on the flip side of that is that you're going to get all that back. You're going to get 100-fold. All right. You're going to get it all in righteousness, everything in order, especially these women. All right. So you don't lose when you come to the Lord. You actually gain. All right. It's just that you got to see afar off to see it. You see. All right. Because, Paul, the Apostle Paul, had that vision. He had that eye salve. He says, I count everything dung for Hamashiach, for Yahweh Shai, the anointed, right? You see, and that he knows that at the end of his course, that what awaits him? A crown, man. All right? The Lord's going to give us a crown as long as we endure and we stay patient and we don't waver,
A kingdom, man.
A continuing city, a whole kingdom. Yeah.
Hey, Moses said that he esteemed the riches of the reapproach of Hamashiach, greater riches than the riches that were that he had in Egypt. And remember, Pharaoh raised him as his nephew.
Well, like the son. His grandson.
His grandson,
his daughter's son.
Because his daughter raised him as his son. So he had Egypt. Remember, Egypt was a golden city back in the day. Yeah. It was a power back in the day. So imagine what he had. So even though he had all that, gold and all that, he still is like, nah, the Lord is gonna give me something way better than all this. And that's how we're supposed to look at it, man. Sometimes your flesh wants to tweak, but nah, you gotta constantly remind it, constantly be in the scriptures, constantly cut yourself and be like, no, the kingdom is gonna be way better. We don't see it now, but hey, we believe it that it is, because first and foremost the Lord said it. And second of all, we already see how even though these people have these things, how miserable they are spiritually, man. What's the point of you having all this if you're still going to be sad? If you're still going to be, the reason why people think and want all these things, because they think that's going to make them happy. But in reality, you know, it doesn't, you know. So hey, in the kingdom is gonna be way better, man. You're gonna be good spiritually, you know, physically, emotionally, you know, all that, man. It's, you know.
Yeah, it's because they're on the spiritual side. You know, they're dying within. You know what I'm saying? Because on the outside, they got all, you know, the cars, the money, you know what I'm saying, the little luxuries. You know what I'm saying? But all that stuff is temporary. You know, they're not feeding their spirit. They don't know the Lord. All right. You know, that's why a lot of our people, they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. You know, and they're still all fucked up. You know, they don't understand. You got to seek the kingdom of heaven first, and then all these things will be added unto you, man. And one of these things is peace of mind. You see, because then you understand, like the scriptures, like you talk, like the Lord, you know, in the scriptures, I believe in Proverbs, it says, "Don't give me, you know, too much riches, or don't give me, you know, too little, but just give me what's sufficient for me." Roughly paraphrasing. All right, you understand that, you know, food and clothes, you know, we're happy with that, man. Because why we know and understand Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we don't care about getting a Bugatti or making millions of dollars. All right, we just want enough for today. You know what I'm saying? So that we can continue pushing this word. All right, praising and glorifying Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. This is this one right here. You want this one?
Yeah.
Isaiah 61:7. For your shame, ye shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them.
Right there. Yep. There you go. See, it says you shall have double. You know, everything that we've been through here, you know, not getting the glory, not getting the money, you know, or not getting what we desire, you know, losing, you know, individuals we love, you know, friend-wise, relationship-wise, all that, you know, for all that, hey, we're gonna get double, you know. And it says what? And we're gonna rejoice in everything the Lord gives us. Why? Because the Lord is gonna give us what? Everything that these other nations have. Everything that they're in control of now, He's gonna give us that even better, man. You know. It says, yeah. Therefore, in their land they shall possess the double. You know. Hey, we're gonna. The Most High is gonna double it up, man. And the next scripture we're gonna get is it tells you how much that if we lose all this for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, how much more we're gonna get it, you know.
This is Matthew chapter 19 verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushai said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me, in the regeneration when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory,
Right. So all of us that lost everything, that forsook everything for the Lord, that had opportunities, but we decided not to go because it would have interrupted our work that we have to do for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you know. All of us that did that, you know, in the kingdom of heaven, when we shall sit in the 12, you know, thrones. Go ahead.
In the regeneration when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right, and that's big in itself too, you know, because we did all this. We're not just gonna receive those things, but we're gonna be what? Leaders of the next. We're gonna be the next world power, man. We're gonna be the NATO and the EU and all that for the next world to come. You know, we're gonna be the police of the whole earth. You know, we're gonna have actual power, man. You know, go ahead.
Verse 29. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren,
houses, houses, you know, leaving off. Let's say you had a job, that you had to leave for the truth. So now you can't afford the house that you once had. Now you had to forsake that, you know. So you forsake that. You forsook brothers. You know, you told your brother the truth. Now he doesn't want to be your brother. The brother that out of all the, let's say you have 3 brothers. One of them you're real cool, you know. And then you told him the truth, and then what? Because as soon as you told him the truth, and now you started being into this, now he's distant, now he doesn't want to even talk to you. So people that lost this and this, and you know, wives, go ahead.
And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life.
There you go. say you lost your wife, because you were going too much to camp, you were spending too much time with brethren, mother and father, because now they look at you as a bug out. You're not the kid that they once thought was going to be the one going to college and doing this and doing that. You lost lands, you lost certain opportunities that you were in that you could have taken. All of that. Hey, in the kingdom of heaven, you're gonna receive 100-fold for all of that, man. You're gonna have double the wives, and not just have them, but they're gonna be obedient. You're gonna have children. You're not just gonna have a lot, but they're gonna be obedient. They're gonna be raised according to how you want them to be raised. You're not gonna have to worry about the nigger woman putting bugged out shit in their head. You're not gonna have to worry about the school teaching them weird things. You're not gonna have to worry about society influencing them. All that, man. You're gonna have all that 100-fold, man, and how you want it, man. And everlasting life, man. Hey, we're gonna live forever, man. Hey, these movies talk about finding out the fountain of youth. Movies talk about living forever. Movies that talk about all of that. Hey, we're actually gonna have that. The fountain of youth. What's the fountain of youth? This true. Whoever dwells in the truth shall never die.
Yep.
So hey, as long as we stay faithful to Yahweh Shem Shai, we stay in this. Hey, we're good, man. We're set. We have everything everything that we lost. We're gonna get it back, man. We're gonna get all. You know what? If you could get that one, our heart's desire.
Yeah.
I think it's Isaiah as well. We're gonna get our heart's desire, man. The Lord knows what we want. The Lord knows what we desire. There might be things that we don't even think about as much, that we don't even realize we desire as bad, and then the Lord is gonna give us that. Like, oh shit, this is raw as fuck.
Are you sure it's in Isaiah? I got one in Psalms.
It might be Psalms.
This Psalms 37:4. Delight thyself also in the Lord.
There you go.
And he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
There you go. Delight yourself in this. Be in this. Continue in this. Rejoice in this. And if we do that, hey, we're gonna be doing the work of the Lord willingly. We're gonna be pleasing Him, doing Him what's according to His pleasure. And guess what? Because we do that, He's gonna give us everything our heart desires, man. You lost something that you were holding so dear to, that you really love, that you really, you lost it for the truth. Hey, the Lord considers that. He looks at that and He sees that. So in the kingdom of heaven, He's gonna give you the exact same thing, but way better, man. He's gonna give you something in the kingdom of heaven that's gonna give you the same feeling, but this time you're gonna keep it. This time you're gonna enjoy it, man. Whatever it may be. We know we all have different walks. We all know what we lost. We all know what we wanted and all that, but we forsook for the truth. Or just maybe it wasn't for the truth's sake. You just lost it because you lost it. Hey, in the kingdom of heaven, the Lord knows that that's what you wanted. That's something that you don't want to lose, and He's gonna give it to you, man. All that. So, hey, really, this, don't let this world persuade you, as in that, this is where it's at, and you should have it here, man. Because hey, even if you do get these things that you want, you're not gonna be able to enjoy them, and especially after being in the truth and going to that. Why? Because hey, there's always gonna be something in your spirit that's gonna cut you, man. It's gonna make you feel bad.
Okay. And with that, we hope this lesson was edifying. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and others, the great millstone who rule well and who taught us His truth. And salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and sincerity with charity. Shalom, wa abad ball.